It's beautiful outside, and as some people say, another video means another problem. Welcome back to another video, guys, and in today's video we will be sorting out this problem that I've been having with the Civic for the last 2 or 3 days. Just idling really high. It's making like this whining sound. I did it kind of yesterday a little bit and diagnosed the problem. So I'm going to change out the one thing that I think it is, and hopefully that fixes the problem. If not, then I guess we got to dive deeper into it. So right now I'm just on my way to a friend's house, and we're going to go get everything else looked at, and I'll show you guys when I get there. So we're back here at Mr. Blackberry DC5's residence. We got him in the cut over there, doing some work on his car. But we're gonna start here by loosening this 10 mil here, loosening this 10 mil here, taking off this coupler, and then we're gonna go ahead and start loosening up the 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts and unplugging, I guess, the throttle, I guess you could say maybe position sensor or throttle wiring cable stuff. And then after that, I know everyone's setup's a little bit different just because there's a couple more things plugged in, and some people are still running the stock intake box. But in my case, I'm not running that, so I will just be exactly taking off this coupler and attacking these bolts, and this gasket should come off. And then hopefully, as I said, we can throw on the new one. And as I said, I'll show you guys the process, so let's get at it. So now that we got everything loose, we're just gonna go ahead, separate this pipe like that, take this coupler off from the throttle body, slightly move it, and we're just gonna rock it back and forth, lift off, just like that. And now, like I said, we're just gonna go ahead, attack those 4 bolts, unplug this sensor right here, taking it off there. I'm just going to unplug the sensor in the back. Everything is off of the throttle body, and now we're going to go ahead and attack this bolt right here, this bolt right here, bolt right here, and bolt right here, and then this throttle body should come off, and then I'll show you guys what the gasket looks like. I went ahead and took off the 4 bolts, as you guys can see, and I unplugged the sensor. To my knowledge, I don't think there's anything else holding this thing on. There's no hoses down here, no hoses up here. I just went and set out those bolts down there. Let's go ahead and pull this bad boy off. So, first glance, we're going to take a look at the back of the throttle body. You could see a little caulking and stuff from the RTV or whatever the person used to put this on. Overall, not too much buildup and stuff like that. The gasket looks clapped. You can see this gasket looks like it was kind of fabbed up to work. So, and you can see there actually was some cracking there in the gasket. So this wasn't obviously meant to hold up for long. So I obviously got the new one here on the floor. Got the new one here from K24, meant for an RBC J35. That's what we got on the car. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna take this old one off, maybe just clean up the surface and stuff, and slap the new one on, and that's it. So I'll get back to you when I take this off and see if I see anything. After taking off the gasket and seeing the gasket, it's definitely toasted. Oh, dropped the gasket. It's definitely toast in this one spot here. So this gasket's no good anymore. So we're just gonna put these 2 bolts on, twist out these threads, clean up the surface, wire wheel these bolts clean again, put everything back together, and that's probably gonna be pretty much it for this video. So let's go ahead and do that, show you guys what it looks like after it's cleaned, slap everything back together like I said, and we'll see if anything changed. If not, then as I said, I'm gonna find out what the problem was, source another part, and fix it, of course, but I don't want to do that. So let's start with this and go from there. We got the surface cleaned up, took off all the, just wire wheeled off all the gasket maker, cleaned up the throttle body a little bit. I know it doesn't look the best, but it's obviously better than what it did look like. So now we're gonna go ahead, throw on this gasket, throw back in the studs. I still got this one to clean up, and then after that we're just gonna reassemble it with the same process, put the 2 studs back, and then put the gasket on first, and then put the throttle body on, and then hook up back the cables, and I will show you guys the running process. So obviously enough with the rambling. I'm not going to show you guys the reinstallment clip because it's the same thing, 4 bolts, 2 studs, and that's pretty much it. So let's just see when it's running. So now that we have everything back together, we got the throttle body looking a little cleaner. We got obviously our thermal gasket in there now, looking all nice and tight. Everything's buttoned back down, everything's tightened back down. So I think it's fair to say that we can probably get this first started, and hopefully the code goes away. But before we get that first start in, let me go ahead and clear the code to make sure that it doesn't come back and it's not there when I go ahead and start the car. So let's go ahead and do so, and I'll get back to you guys. So we got the car idling, fixed everything. Like I said, I don't hear the noise anymore. I cleared the engine light code off the dash. The car's still warming up, so I won't know until I drive the car a little bit. Sounds quieter, that's for sure. I gotta go and replace the belt because it's slowly breaking, and that's pretty much it. Just gotta give this girl a car wash, clean her up a little bit more. And what could I say? She's a pretty good girl, so that's probably gonna end her off for this video, unless I get a couple pulls in. But if not, as I said, stay humble, stay hungry, and keep on moving. Because there's always someone in life that's gonna be faster, yes. But hey, as long as you have fun and show what you got, that's all that matters. So peace out, and we'll see you guys in the next one.